In 150 days, on the 20th of November 2026, I'm leaving my job. Now, I've been with this employer for 11 years, and over those 11 years, I've had 5 promotions. I've quadrupled my salary. I'm now just on a 6-figure salary. But I've started to feel like the employment that I hold there just isn't working for me. I'm finding that I've got far less autonomy over my time, far less freedom. I feel beholden to my employer. And every promotion that I've had in the last 11 years has only strengthened and intensified that feeling. And I've started to see it as somewhat of a comfortable cage. From the outside looking in, everything looks brilliant. You know, I'm paid well. It's a reputable employer, good terms and conditions, good colleagues, interesting work. But I feel like the work and the accountability and the expectation on me is starting, or is for a long time really, taken too much from me as to who I am as a person. Doesn't leave enough of me as a person for outside of work. It means I'm not the husband that I want to be. I'm not the friend that I want to be. I don't pursue interests and passions in a way that I would like to. And so I've reached the conclusion that the work that I'm doing right now is incompatible with the person that I'd like to become and the person that I'd like to be. And this has been a slow, creeping feeling that has dawned on me over a significant period of time. And I suppose the challenge that I've faced is the ability to take action, as to what I can do about that, what I can do to reclaim my life and take ownership over the life that I'd like to lead. And the truth is, my hand to an extent has been forced. So the job that I do at the minute is being made redundant. And that was a bit like a light bulb moment. It made me realise, actually I've got options here. So just because my job is being made redundant doesn't mean automatically that I need to follow the closed listing process and to try and get another job with the same employer. It means actually I could potentially take the redundancy payment on offer. And if I run my numbers correctly, I could have a significant period of time where I wasn't beholden to needing a salary, where a salary wouldn't be essential for me to continue to discharge my financial obligations and to live the life that I do. And so that gave me an opportunity to pause and to reflect and to bring to the surface the feelings that I'd had around the employment that I've had. And so I ran the numbers. I looked at it, I said, okay, in terms of what have I got in savings or, you know, my emergency fund and so on and so forth, and how much would I get from the redundancy payment? And then how much do I need to spend in order to sustain the lifestyle that I have today? And is that the lifestyle that I want? You know, are there any expenses that I can cut out? And I concluded that I had a runway of 2 years. And I was flabbergasted by that. 2 whole years I could survive without a single penny coming through the door. And I have to be clear that half of that, so 12 months of that, is as a direct result of the redundancy money. So there's no denying that the redundancy that's been offered to me has given me a significant opportunity. It's supercharged any runway that I would have had without it. But it's made me realise that in 2 years, if I follow my passion and my interest for other forms of work for the next 2 years, if I look at potentially bridging that with consulting within the industry that I've worked in, then I could really have a good crack at creating a working life that works for me and for my family, as opposed to one that only works for my employer. And so that's what I'll be doing. That's what this channel, Pay No More, is all about. It's about documenting in real time the journey that I'm taking, a journey of exploration to try and make work for me. And as I said, it's not a dramatic quit my job, I've got no backup plan, no fallback, I do have a 2-year runway, and I'm a strong advocate of taking risks in a controlled manner, taking risks in a way that doesn't put yourself or your family at a detriment. But I've really got myself into a headspace where I think that having a 2-year runway to be able to explore opportunities in the working world outside of being a traditional PAYE employee is a responsible thing to do. And if I don't, it's something that I could live to regret for the rest of my working life. You know, I will have to work for the next 20 to 30 years, and I enjoy working. I get satisfaction out of it. I enjoy contributing to society. I don't want to not work, but I just want to do it in a way that allows me to also pursue a life and interests outside of that work, and for that not to be all-consuming and to dominate my life and the choices that I have to make.
So that's the starting point. In 150 days, I leave my job. I've got a 2-year runway, I've got a mortgage, family commitments, and no interest in pretending this is some glamorous leap into the unknown. This channel is about finding out whether it's possible to leave PAYE properly. Not recklessly, not by burning the boats, and not by blowing up your life, but by using the runway, the skills, the savings, and the experience that I've already built to create more options. I'll be documenting the numbers, the decisions, the trade-offs, the mistakes, the opportunities, and the fear, all in real time. So if you're in a decent job and you're earning decent money, but you're quietly wondering whether the life you've built is starting to trap you, then this channel is for you. Subscribe and follow the journey. 150 days left.